What's going on, guys? It's your boy King of Flawless here, and man, that was a pretty sick intro if I do say so myself. Big shout outs to Superhero Lover. I'm gonna link in the description to his YouTube channel. Make sure to check him out. He's awesome and I appreciate it. And the topic for today is my video removed. Yeah, my video got removed recently. I got this message, as you could tell, and the person responsible for this is this guy right here. He wanted his 2 seconds of fame, so you know what, I'll give it to him. That's the reason why one of my more recent videos got taken down, and I'm gonna be very smart about how I go about this commentary, because of certain people get overly sensitive and they try to, you know, attack you and take your videos down. And the reason why my video got taken down is not because of me. You know, I didn't take my own video down. It was taken down because of someone cried that I cyberbullied them, you know, bullied them, which is kind of funny to me because I really didn't use any derogatory language or profanity. So I don't really know what YouTube is like looking at or basing things off of, but I just think it's funny because it just really shows how guilty certain people are when they go to, you know, stoop to that kind of level. But like I said, I'm never gonna drop another person's name. If people want to go ahead and try to take my videos down, what they're not understanding is I still had the video saved on my desktop. So for those of you guys who are interested to see what that video was about and you would like to see it, feel free to private message me on YouTube and I will figure out a way to send you the video so you could keep it for your own private entertainment, which is pretty funny if I do say so myself. So, you know, getting something removed off YouTube is no big deal. I still have the video locked up nice and safe on my desktop, and as you can see, this is a newly improved combat record, so not everything is negative when a video is removed. In this case, it gave me an extra 2 or 3 hours to improve upon my combat record, you know, tidy it up a little bit, make it a little bit better for show. I do have a better KD now. It's like a 2.83. My win-loss is like a 1.55. As you could tell, I mostly run non-lethals. It's pretty much just UAVs, counter UAVs. I rely on gun kills only for the most part. And I don't know. I don't know. This guy, I just think it's funny that took down my video. I actually watched his video, and he pretty much admits that he used the prestige glitch, which gave him an extra 20,000 deaths on his combat record. So that is why he hid his stats, because of his stats are absolutely terrible. So he was like, you know what, I'm gonna get another account. I'm gonna improve upon this account and pretty much give everybody an account that's not reverse boosted and it looks good. But like I said, here's my combat record. This one hopefully stays. Hopefully nobody tries to get my video taken down. I don't think YouTube will take this one down because honestly I'm not doing anything. And there are loopholes in life. As long as I'm not putting anybody's name or anything like that in the video, I could pretty much just, you know, beat around the bush a little bit and kind of talk about this similar subject matter without, you know, exposing anybody or pointing fingers. But like I said, the person I'm talking about, he's pretty much titled in this video I put like 2 videos ago. And what I think about him is the profile pic you're looking at right now, that profile shot. That's what I feel about that person. So getting into the hindsight of things, as you can tell, I did prestige. I'm a prestige 1, that is right, level 1. And I'm going to show you guys how you go beast mode at level 1. Now what I did, my method of madness here, is I decided not to prestige for quite some time because I figured I'd take the smarter route with things. And I wanted to unlock a lot of attachments for my weapons so that I'd have something early on to start with. Now that doesn't help you in the very first game because of obviously you have to use the created classes that are assigned to you. So the only big pain in the butt for that is you don't have really any secondaries, but that's no really big deal. I mean, I use my prestige unlock token for the scavenger perk because I like to have a massive amount of ammo. That's just what I like. But it's pretty cool because this gameplay, I actually get a 20 gun streak and a 16 back-to-back. So I had a 20 gun streak and a 16 gun streak in this very gameplay that you are watching right now. And a lot of the kills actually are B23R pistol kills. That is right, a lot of them are pistol kills. I was just feeling really good, and I was like, you know what, I'll switch things up. People like to watch gameplays that are more entertaining and, you know, stuff that has more unorthodox weaponry. So I don't know. Reason I really prestige is double XP is coming soon with the new map pack released. So I was like, you know what, I might as well milk it. You know, milk the double XP and just power level myself to master prestige. Because honestly, I like the emblem. I think it looks really cool. And it's more impressive because you're playing against harder lobbies typically when you're master prestige. I know this firsthand because I reset my stats, and it was a lot harder playing this game as a master prestige. The lobbies were just a lot more difficult. And pretty much, I play hardpoint. That's what I like to play. And as you can tell, this the area at the moment I'm gravitating towards. I'm just trying to figure out where they're spawning, and then I'm trying to catch them as they spawn. Just playing the field smart. But like I said, I'm chill. I'm chillaxed. I'm enjoying YouTube right now. Things are looking good. I'm very grateful that I had so much support on my 2,500 subscriber video. I mean, you know, I showed people that, you know, helped me, that I cared about them, and they really returned the favor. They showed that they cared about me, and that just meant so much to me. I'm glad I'm done with YouTube drama. Like I said, I'm not putting out any names. You guys already know what happens. You know I'm legit. That's pretty much all there is to it. That's it. And as you can tell, this is where the madness begins. I grabbed the B23R pistol off this guy's body, and I'm just like, get nutted on, son. You know, I'm just charging. I'm on a rampage. I'm just rushing forward. Is what's pretty much about to go down. I feel like I'm in the old school Western days, like Clint Eastwood, just about to say, "Make my day. You feeling lucky, punk?" And I'm like, yeah, let's go. You know, that's just how I like to play. But that's pretty much just how I feel. I'm just very happy. I'm happy I prestige. It's gonna make me want to play this game more often. You know, unlocking weapons and attachments. It really makes this game a lot more fun, especially when I get into lobbies like this where it's not too strenuous or like stressful. It was pretty much as easy mode. You know, these guys, they were pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie, but it's not every day that I run into bad players, trust me. I play against really good people all the time. But I don't know. I'm just happy that, you know, I work hard. It shows. My stats show that you know, I'm legit. That's pretty much just all it is. That's all I have to say. You know, the stats are good. They show for themselves. If someone else wants to post like a reverse boosted account or something like that, that's what bothers me about YouTube. People could just make a second account and be like, oh, my first account was terrible, you know, I cheated, you know, I boosted, I did this and that, so I'm going to make a second account so that way everyone can see how good I am at the game. And really, that's just not how it works. I mean, if you made a mistake, you know, if you've been caught in the past, it's going to be hard to honestly clean up your name, you know, clean up of all the sins, all the wrong, all the bad things you do. And like age in this community is irrelevant. If you're like 13, 14 years old, I just want to make it clear that there's no excuse for boosting. I don't care what age you are. I mean, certain people's videos I've seen, especially certain people I've been caught up with the drama recently, they actually went on their video and they're like, oh, well, it's not a bad thing really if you boost, I'm young, you know. There's no excuse for that, okay? Play the game legit. You know, that's pretty much all I have to say. If you're good, you know in your mind you're good, and let people know you're good. You know what I'm saying? Don't just feel guilty, because honestly, that guilt is something you're going to have to live with for a very long time when you play a game like this. You're going to have to sit there and just realize that even though you tell everybody you're good at this game, you're really bad. And this goes the same with a lot of big YouTubers I've seen in certain clans, like I've said. They're just, a lot of them just aren't that good, and that's just being real. And I played solo majority, but as of late I've played a couple games with a team, and it's early in the game, so I'm just trying to really establish my stats still, because of one or two bad games, you know, or one or two good games definitely is highly influential on your stats and pretty much your overall makeup of how things are going to proceed. So I don't know. I'm just really trying to get things together. Everything's working out for the better. I am predicting to have a 3.0 KD pretty soon, and I know that I can maintain that kind of stat, no problem, as long as I'm not running into lobbies with target finders and riot shields. Riot shields are the worst, because kids just throw their riot shields up and they start throwing tomahawks. They try to time you. It gets really annoying playing against campers. especially trying to maintain like the score per minute that I have. I rush all the time. Like, that's just the only way you're really going to be able to maintain this kind of SPM. So if you're trying to have really good stats, guys, you could pull it off solo. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong. There's no harm in playing with a team here and there. If you have to play with a team all the time, though, I don't know. I'm not impressed by that. Just because you have people running support streaks for you all the time. When I run solo, I run support streaks by myself. So UAV, counter UAV, I could just spam those by myself and do just fine. I don't like to run high kill streaks. I mean, my last combat record, not like the last one, but the one where I was a Master Prestige, I actually had 992 orbital VSATs on that. So, I mean, when people see your, combat record and they see that, oh, you're either just a level 55 or you haven't prestiged yet, or you just reset stats, people don't necessarily see, like, all the hard work and days you put in. I had, like, 65,000 kills before I reset my stats, and I have nothing to hide. That's why I have, like, 5 combat record videos on my YouTube channel, pretty much to show that I was a Master Prestige, and I had to endure the grind, and I had to do everything else. I've had my good moments, my bad moments. I've had the nuclear, like, 15 times. I've been accused of, someone saying, oh, I have 1 nuclear. Oh, I've only had, like, 3 or 4. I've had 15 nuclears. I hit my 15th nuclear, like, I don't know, maybe, like, 9 or 10 days ago. And, I don't know. Having, like, 100 nuclears that are fake, that's just not impressive to me. 15 legit nuclears is just fine by me. I mean, as long as I could keep my win-loss up to not be negative, because honestly, that just shows you're a dashboarder and you just leave every single game if you have a negative. But me having a 1.55 KD, well, not KD, you know what I'm saying, but 1.55 win-loss, that's a pretty good win-loss when you run solo and pretty much teams here and there, Because I like to jumble back and forth, essentially. I don't like to do the same thing all the time. I like to mix things up. But either way, I'm diverse. I'm very versatile. I could play the game either way. And as you could tell, I was stuck with the crappy kill streaks because I was a level 1. I have the stupid Dragonfire, which I really don't like using. It feels kind of newbie to me. It's the same with the RC car. The RC car, I definitely refuse to touch that. I'm a lightning strike type of guy if I'm going to run lethals, honestly. And the thing with, like, swarms, honestly, swarms and dogs, they're not that rewarding in this game. If you're going to get, like, airstreaks, like something from, like, Modern Warfare 2, that is highly rewarding, because Modern Warfare 2 airstreaks have to be, like, the most overpowered things I've ever seen in a Call of Duty game. I mean, you call in that AC-130, that chopper gunner, it's done deal. But in this game, you have swarms that will pretty much pay you back for getting the swarm. They're like, oh, you're doing good at this game. Now I'm going to give you payback, and I'm going to kill you with your own streak that you just worked hard for. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not about that. People on YouTube, you know what they want to see? They want to see gun-on-gun action. That's what they want to see. They want to see what you're capable of doing with your weapon. And my whole combat record is based off what I do with my weapon. It's not relying on other kill streaks that are lethals. So, I mean, that's pretty much all I got to say about that. The only reason I had the beginning of this video like I did is because I didn't want people to be skeptical about why my video was removed. I didn't want people to think I was guilty or I did anything wrong. It was just that people felt guilty and they were, jealous of my success. So they pretty much just set out to take down my video. In that, they succeeded. But like I said, I still have the video on my desktop for my own entertainment and for your guys' entertainment. So private message me on YouTube if you want me to send you that video. And you can do whatever you want with it. Upload it to your own channel or just show it to friends. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I'm ending this on a deuces!